How did you find Big Pun?
I was in Chicago with Quincy Jones.
Okay.
I get a phone call from a guy by the name of Mickey Benson, who was a friend and also a competitor. He tried to put a host team and promotion company together too. He said, Fat Joe has an artist and Fat Joe wants to talk to you. I didn't know Joe at the time. So he conferences me with Joe. I say, I'm in Chicago. I'll be back in New York on Tuesday. And we met on Tuesday, and this was maybe, say, a week later, right? So I'm in Chicago that, Tuesday and Wednesday, and I start, I knew Joe's reputation, and people were saying I'd be crazy to go into business. And Joe comes in.
Hold on, Steve, let me stop you. The Fat Joe that you guys see now is absolutely, positively not the Fat Joe that was back then. The Fat Joe that you see now is the elder statesman of hip-hop, money, happiness, everything. The Fat Joe that he's talking about was like the worst parts of the Bible. You just did not play with that. Continue, sir.
So Joe walks in, but Joe walks in to the Joe that you just explained, not the bad Joe, the happy Joe, right? I said, right. Let's talk outside for a second. I said, Joe, I spoke to around 10 to 15 people. They said you're an extortionist, a drug dealer, a murderer, all these different things. And everybody said I shouldn't be in business with you. But you know what I'm going to do? And I haven't met Pun yet. I haven't heard Pun yet. I said, I'm going to give you a shot. If you could bring Pun up tomorrow or the next day, we're going to do something. I believe in you. So, wow. So let's just say it was a Tuesday. I really, so we meet on, say, Thursday or Friday, and we were meeting early because I had to go back to LA to see my wife and kids.
Right.
And my head of A&R, who was never in the office, is in the office. And it's like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, what are you doing here? He goes, don't we have a meeting with Pun at 11? I'm like, you're here for this meeting? He said, yeah. I go out of my office to the next office to my right, and there's a guy there by the name of Mojo Nicosia, who is my head of promotion with my brother. And Mojo was my right hand, my heart. It's like that was my road dog, and that was just
your guy.
That was my guy. I said, Maddie's here for this meeting with Pun. He's never been he never came to a meeting a day in his life. I said, I'm signing Pun without
even listen to any music.
Right? He goes, really? To make the fucking record. He goes, all right, perfect. So Joe and Pun walk in on time. Boom. And I didn't know Pun was crazier than Joe in those days. Right? This is 1996, everybody.
Go good. Just tell the story. I can tell a fun story. Go ahead. Go.
Right. So I said, who's your lawyer? They said, Tim Mandelbaum. Tim was Wu-Tang's lawyer. I said, great. I call up Tim. And then everybody's watching this. And Maddie goes, whoa, we're doing a deal without listening to music? I'm like, Maddie, you're here.
For this meeting.
It's your guys' now job to make the best album possible.
Right.
Joe and Pun are looking at me like, is this really going down? And it went down, and the deal was signed the next week. I left. I missed my flight because that's how much fun I was having in the meeting.
Okay.
And I took the next flight after the fact.
Fatman Scoop. Go to Fatman Scoop on Instagram or Instagram TV to see the full interview.